Hello, today I'm checking out Gachiakuta, Season 1, Episode 2, titled The Inhabited. Last episode, Rudo got framed for the death or the murder of his adoptive father. And we saw Rudo's got those weird fingers that his biological father supposedly gave him, or weird hands. Injury, something like that. And then I think his name was Regto. Gave him these gloves that make him look like he's got Billy's beef fingers. um, his friend, I think her name was Chiwa, just didn't believe him at all that he wouldn't murder his dad. Just everybody in the slums just completely believes in the apostles for some reason. So whole place has to go basically. Whole upper area. Everything that's not the pit needs to become the pit, maybe. He fell into the pit, and then we saw some kind of trash, monster, trash colossus. I mean, that's definitely not what I expected would be in the show, but I guess we'll find out more about that in this one. So if you'd like early access, full length, full opacity, those are over on Patreon. Without further ado, let's get into this. I forget the word for that, device. I like this panel. I'm not gonna watch this. I feel like this song fits the show pretty well, even though I've only seen the first episode. Alright, we're in the pit. He's gotta run from the monster. He somehow survived that fall. What? It can control trash as well? Oh, there's more than one. Dude, I'd like to see what the manga panels look like with that. Okay, no, it can spawn, subordinates. Is it a carnivore? In the first episode, they said something about how something is cherished, a soul will inhabit it. And then it did, the reverse with, things that are thrown away, garbage. Maybe it was referencing these things? That is an absurd amount of garbage. It was like a symbol on the glove. Surely somewhere. Yeah, he's probably still injured from that fall. Just running around on adrenaline. Okay, here it comes. Gotta take him out. Yeah, the murderer. Okay, these guys can... Okay. I was about to say, they're kind of chill. I really like that sound effect when he made contact with them. Okay, so he's got super strength. And maybe durability. I mean, they're kind of hand in hand, aren't they? Okay, yeah. Extremely durable. I mean, would they even die if you blow them apart? Or would they just reform for more garbage? Okay, yeah, it's the second time we've seen those, red spark. So it seems like... Oh, it actually has... organs? Blood? He's, ridiculously strong. That's cool. Why? Was the air here poison? That's why he was coughing up blood? But he was also getting the shit beat out of him. Listen to him. He's... Dude, please listen to him. Yeah. I feel like I recognize that voice actor. Yes, this is like the trope where somebody keeps telling you to be quiet and then they start being the loudest person. Guess this guy's got a power too. Transformed it? Holy. I mean, if he can take them out, geez, that looked really cool. I was gonna say, if he can take them out so easily, what's the point of being quiet? But, I guess it's better not to fight if you don't have to. And do you not realize how strong you are? That was really cool. Explosive? Dude, this looks so cool. Oh, that's nice. It patterned onto the ground. Engine. A cleaner? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that might be literal in this world. So when he was on the ground, some of the items lit up. Maybe you get like an attachment to an item, and the soul inhabits it, and that's how you grow your power. Like that guy's umbrella, for example. And then maybe his gloves. How's it not possible? Is it floating? Oh, so it's like a floating island, maybe? He's probably getting a bit tired of Rudo, like, ranting so much. But from Rudo's perspective, it makes sense. This looks like a normal place. Are we in like a futuristic world? Oh. Did he get sold? What's wrong with these guys? What's going on here? Are these guys... like... There's gotta be something wrong, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, they must be like slavers. Or food? I mean, surely you can bust out of that. Ew. Yeah, the sphere people suck. Ew. Ew! Stop. Is that actually what they eat? Yeah. Was that a finger? Nice. Good. Ew! Just degloved him? This is a cool scene. I like this guy. Yep, he's putting a soul into his gloves and chains. Transform him. Givers. I mean, you're getting what you deserve, man. Trying to sell a person? Okay, so amount of objects might indicate like talent. Right, he cares about a lot of objects, saying they're not trash. So he can probably do it like to a lot of things. Oh, it crumbled. Okay, so there's an organization called the Cleaners. He said he was a simple one earlier. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have any reason to join when he doesn't know what they're about. I shouldn't watch this either, but it looks really interesting. I like the song already. Okay, so there's the sphere that seems to like fly around, and they just dump their trash down below. And I'm wondering, like, what does the rest of the world look like? Surely there's a lot of places that doesn't have trash. If it's, I mean, maybe there's more than one sphere. I don't know. But they dropped so much trash, the air turned to poison, and the trash like gained sentience and became monsters that hunt people down. And some people have like energy, and they can give or life or a soul into items, objects, and they were pretty shocked that he could do it to more than one item. So that could be like a talent indicator, or because he's attached to his gloves, perhaps everything he touches with those gloves can be changed. I feel like that might be the more likely scenario. Now, he said the marks on his hands were from his biological father when he was young. So I'm wondering if those marks are the reason he was able to use energy. Perhaps his dad did that purposefully for his future? I don't know. Looking on the bright side of that situation. And Rudo told him about caring about objects or and a soul will inhabit them. Wait, did I say Rudo? Regto? And then he said he was like only told him that for like just general taking care of your stuff kind of thing, but if somebody went up there to murder him, surely he's got to know more than that. He probably knows about the like powers and whatnot, energy. And I was really shocked by how durable and strong Rudo was when he first went down there, breathing in that poison, just fighting those trash monsters. He got slapped and just went flying across, skipping across the ground, like hitting a rock, getting planted in that thing. And then he was just still trucking. That's I wonder if that's like how it was shown in the manga, or if they just did like the One Piece thing of over exaggerating what's actually happening. So we got Engine, who didn't really, definitely didn't go to Rudo to be like to save him, like out of the goodness of his heart. He noticed him, saw he probably had energy, and then I guess assumed he'd be an asset. So then he went over to help him survive. We'll see if that kind of personality continues or not. Only helping people that can help him. It's kind of bleak way to live, but not horrible. Not the most horrible way. Now, what I'm kind of curious about is that you have like the upper area that's like spotless clean on the sphere, and then you have the slums, and then you have what they call the pit, but the people down here just call it like normal place. I forget what he called it, what Engine said it was exactly. Just okay, it's just normal. So the people up on the sphere created a slums? Why? Like you're on a floating rock and you decide to make a slums? I like you already feel above like you already you already feel better than the people on the surface world. And then you just create a slums to feel better about even more people? I mean, feeling better about doesn't really sound like the right phrase. It's more like feeling superior to. There it is. They made the slums to feel superior to even more people for some reason. They're just those guys are losers, man. But what's not making sense to me is how the sphere can get so many resources to sustain so much like trash dumping. Like there's got to be like more spheres, maybe like a home city or something, because if it's just like the whole world is the pit and then there's one sphere going around, that's just sounds like a plot hole. But I enjoyed the episode. We got like an explanation about the power system, which looks pretty interesting. I'd like to see how they utilize this going forward. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.